Hey friends, it's Quenby, the Grateful Queen, here on YouTube. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you choose to celebrate. Today's video is a Happy Holidays video, as well as it's going to be a bit of a gratitude video. I want to make sure to thank all of you who are subscribed here on my channel. I'm also going to reflect a little bit on this crazy year of 2020, tell you what I've learned. I've been reselling 10 years. I've never had a year like this year, and I choose to learn as much as I can from adversity. So I want to share with you some of my thoughts on 2020 and then take a minute to look ahead at 2021. So the most important message in this video for me is that I want to thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel in 2020. I started the year with about 200 subscribers and I'm finishing the year with over 2,000 subscribers. So thank you to anyone who has subscribed. And also thank you so much for giving me thumbs up, for leaving comments, for sharing the video, and a special thank you to every one of you who comes to my live at 5. Every Friday on the channel, I do a reseller community night called Live at 5. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific, and we've got a core group of resellers that show up every week to help answer any questions people have about reselling online, to network, to support each other's projects, to share each other's posh closets and giveaways, and to connect on Instagram. We have really built a solid reselling community here on this channel that is very welcoming and supportive and encouraging, and that's really what I want to see more of in 2021 in our reselling community. And we built that here because of all of you that show up each week to the live and leave comments and participate. So we have created something really special that I am just so grateful for. I never imagined YouTube was going to look like this for me. I thought I'd be doing lots of thrift haul videos, and I never knew when I went in that it was going to be such a support to me. I thought in the beginning, well, maybe I'll be offering some education. I've been reselling for 10 years. I have some things that I can share. And I wanted to build connection and I wanted to build community with all of you more than anything, but it has exceeded my hopes and dreams and it's continuing to grow. So yes, a goal for me in 2021 is to continue to grow the community so that we can educate, support, and encourage even more resellers. So I truly hope you'll join me for that. Now, in terms of 2020, whoa, I have learned so much. I'd love to hear from you in the comments about what maybe you think some of your biggest takeaways from the year are. I've sold for so many years now, and there's never been a year like 2020 with COVID and how that specifically affected resellers who sell online and who usually go outsourcing to places like the Goodwill outlet bins or thrift stores, church stores. Some people do retail arbitrage. But for the majority of us, going out and sourcing was changed in 2020 because many of us couldn't, at least in the beginning when things were shut down. So one of the greatest learnings for me has been to be flexible, to be able to change, to be able to respond to what was happening in the world around me. I'm here in Northern California. I'm in a city of over 200,000 people. We've been severely impacted by the pandemic. Most things have been shut down. I think I've gone thrifting. I know I've gone less than 10 times in all of 2020, which is crazy because I was thrifting for my reselling business at least once a week in the past, sometimes more than that. So I had to do a total pivot. And so I learned a lot about sourcing online. And I'm so thankful for that. Let me know if you've learned more about that in the comments, because for me, I would occasionally get a Thredup box, maybe occasionally something from B&G or something. I would occasionally do some retail arbitrage, like for the yellow tag sale that TJ Maxx and Marshalls have. But I was not a huge online sourcer. And I learned all about that in 2020. I learned to source on Thredup on their main site and in their outlet, and buy mystery boxes from Thredup. And that has been an amazing learning, because I know that I can run my reselling business from anywhere I choose to live. I don't have to be somewhere where there's really great sourcing or thrift stores, because I can get everything shipped to me online. One of the things I really love about the mystery boxes is it keeps my cost of goods down. They're super fun, but I learn a ton about new brands and styles, because I'm not hand selecting each item, friends. It's all coming in boxes. It's been a great teacher. And so I really love the mystery boxes. I'm going to continue with that in 2021, especially the Thredup boxes, because they've been amazing. I'm really thankful for those boxes. And it's another thing that those boxes have taught me is that I get a ton of bread and butter brands in those boxes, or brands that I would never personally pick up when I'm outsourcing. Like when I'm outsourcing, I'm not looking for brands that come from like Kohl's. I'm not looking for a ton of mall brands or Walmart brands. I'm looking for higher end pieces, of course, right? Things that retail high are going to resell better. But what I've learned is that a lot of that bread and butter stuff, or like lower end or cheaper clothing, really sells well for me. It sells okay. This has been a year of selling things more for like 15, 20, 25 bucks. Maybe doing a little bit more quick flipping in quantity, but that's been okay. Like that stuff actually sells. People know the brands, they're familiar with them, they might know the sizes. Not everybody is out there looking for like the coolest new denim. And no, that's another thing I've really learned in 2020. I'm so done with really high-end denim. Like these hot brands that are coming out, like Acne Studios or Current Elliott. I was so excited to get my hands on some of those jeans that retail for like $350, but guess what? They sit there, and then I finally end up flipping them a year later for like 30 bucks. You know what? Give me like the mall brand jeans and I am happy. Give me my American Eagle, even my Hollister, Levi's, Old Navy jeans have sold for me. Just like regular jeans that people know and love, they have sold. So I'm going to continue in 2021 to get boxes and learn from them. I'm going to continue to get brands that are not like the sexiest, hottest brands, because that stuff flips well. Some other things that I've learned in 2020 is also around using help, like hiring out help. I got a VA on Upwork. She builds my eBay listings for me. She used to share my Plus closet as well. But that has been amazing, because I couldn't do YouTube and connect with all of you in the way I want and continue doing everything else that I've been doing. Many of you know I'm only a part-time reseller, and I'm a full-time psychotherapist. That's my main gig. And so I can't possibly do 2 or 3 videos a week on YouTube and resell on Poshmark and eBay and be a full-time therapist. And I've got a son who's not at 9, who's suddenly home. So I've learned to ask for help, you know, like it's okay to hire someone to share your Posh closet. It's okay to hire someone to build your listings. The other thing I did was really get involved with cross-posting with vendoo. That's been a game changer. Like these are the things that have really helped me sell more and keep doing what I'm doing while adding another kind of part-time job, which is YouTube. YouTube I love, but it takes a lot of time recording videos, editing them, responding to comments, all of it. I wouldn't change it. It's the best thing I've done in 2020, getting to connect with you guys and a community of people who understand what I'm talking about when I'm talking about thrifting and cost of goods and label porn. Like I wouldn't change any of it, but I need to figure out like where I could pull from. So vendoo has been amazing, because I've been able to cross-post everything I had on eBay, over 1,000 listings, cross-posting that over to Poshmark. They've got a ton of other platforms too. That's been an amazing thing that has come along for me. I have not finished my numbers for the year, but I know I'm coming in over $25,000 in sales as a part-time reseller, and I am really happy with that. Let's not do any compare game. There are going to be people that are making $100,000 in sales as a part-timer. There's going to be people that are making 5 or 10, and they're happy with that. You know, you can only be where you are, and you don't know how many hours you're putting in compared to that person. For me personally, I am really happy with those numbers considering it's a part-time gig, and I'm also taking on YouTube, which is another kind of part-time job. So I'm feeling really happy and proud of myself that I've been able to do that, and I hope you are too. I hope in the end of 2020 here, you can look at what was challenging for you. Yeah, it has been a hard, challenging year for most of us, and also look at how you've responded, how resilient you and your reselling business have been. What did you do well? What did you do right? Make sure to stop and give yourself a total pat on the back for that stuff. It's really important. So what does moving forward and growth and progress look like for me for 2021? Well, I haven't done my vision board yet. I've talked to some of you in the live that every year I make a vision board with intentions, hopes, goals, wishes, whatever it is I want to manifest in the new year. I'm hoping to do something with all of you on YouTube for the new year, so stay posted on that. We might do another little party, or we might do a visioning board or goal setting or something like that. So start thinking about it. And that's where I am in the process. I'm just starting to think about it. I know I want to do more YouTube because this is so creative for me and helps me connect, which I think is one of the reasons we are all here as human beings, to connect with each other, to grow, to help each other. And so YouTube is a big part of my 2021 goals. 2021, I really do want to work on using social media like Instagram and YouTube and maybe something else I haven't even learned about yet to grow my business. I think that that's kind of the way things are moving, and there are amazing ways to use social media to help sell things or promote things that you're doing. I have some areas of growth, like maybe I'd like to get a website at some point down the road. Maybe I'd like to try some new platforms. I've been on eBay 10 years, Poshmark it's going to be 3. What about maybe Mercari, Etsy, Tradesy, Citizen? Who knows? But I want to keep growing and changing, and I want to do that with all of you. So I'd love to hear from you as you start to kind of unfold what's coming in the year for you. You don't have to know it all yet. I know I certainly don't, but I know it has to do with allowing myself to be creative, continue learning, being willing to be flexible and change things. I mean, we all had to learn that in 2020 with the pandemic. What we were doing before, we couldn't do in the exact same way again. And I think there's amazing opportunity for growth in there, personally, for who we are, and also for our reselling business. I need to keep it for myself interesting, changing, growing, learning all the time. So I think there's a big piece of that that's going to be social media, maybe some other platforms. And I want to grow our community. I want to welcome more people in and share with them what we have with each other that we've developed over this year. We started out kind of as reselling colleagues, networking, that kind of thing. But we've also now grown into more like there's friendships, there's real friendships, and there's a real wanting to lift each other up, encourage each other, and support each other in all our reselling endeavors. That's what I'm seeing on our Friday Lives and on the channel from the comments and questions I get from all of you. So I want to continue with that. So again, the main message I want you to take for this video is thank you. Thank you so much for any way you've showed up in our reselling community. Thanks for any likes, comments, any engagement whatsoever. I do appreciate you. Looking forward to a much healthier, better, safer 2021 for all of us. I hope you enjoy the holidays. I know the holidays are going to be different this year. Maybe not as many family members or friends around because you're trying to stay safe. That's the right thing to do. But I still hope you remember that, this holiday season is really about giving. And there are many ways you can give. It doesn't have to be an expensive gift. Give an appreciation, write someone a note, a card, send them a cute text letting them know you care about them and appreciate them. Maybe you miss them. And I hope you have a healthy, safe, happy holiday season. And I'll see you in 2021, friends. Bye.